12.1. He's been everywhere.
Hi, Lexi. I hear you and Abby are planning a trip to Europe?
Oh, hi, Rod. Yeah, we leave next Monday for Rome.
Ah, Rome. I know it well. I've been to Rome many times.
Well, I've never been there. It's my first time in Europe.
Really? Never? That's amazing.
I know. You've travelled a lot.
Yes, I have. But what about your friend, Abby? Is it her first time?
No, she's been to London and Paris before, but she hasn't been to Rome.
Ah, London and Paris. Wonderful cities. You know, I studied in Paris for a year before I went to work in New York. Another wonderful city. Now, have you ever been to the US?
No, Rod, of course I haven't. I haven't travelled much at all.
Oh, I've been to North and South America so many times. And
OK, Rod, you've been everywhere. I've been nowhere.
Well,
Oh dear, look at the time. Got to go. Abby's waiting for me.
Oh.
We've got so much to do. Bye, Rod. Maybe one day you can tell me more about your travels. Yeah, one day never.
12.2. 1.
I've been to Rome many times.
2.
I've never been there.
3.
She's been to London and Paris.
4.
She hasn't been to Rome.
5.
Have you ever been to the US?
6.
I haven't travelled much at all.
7.
I've been to North and South America.
8.
You've been everywhere. I've been nowhere.
12.3. Have you ever?
Have you ever been to Australia?
No, I haven't.
Have you ever been to Italy?
Yes, I have.
Oh, when did you go?
2 years ago.
Where did you go?
Rome, Florence and Venice.
Wow. Did you have a good time?
Yes, I did. It was fantastic.
12.4. Are we ready yet?
Where's the list?
I've got it.
OK, let's check through. We've already bought new backpacks. We did that a while ago.
They look quite big. I hope we can carry them.
No worries. I haven't finished packing mine yet. Have you?
Not yet. Just 1 or 2 more things to go in. Oh, have you collected the euros from the bank?
Yep. I've just collected 500 for you and 500 for me.
All our savings. I hope it's enough.
No worries. We can stay with my aunt in London.
Have you emailed her yet?
Yes, she's just emailed back. She's going to meet us at the airport when we fly into London from Rome.
Fantastic. Hey, look. I've just found out the weather in Rome for next week. Hot and sunny.
Yeah, it's going to be so good. We're going to leave winter here and arrive in the middle of summer in Europe.
What about the tickets?
I think we only need passports, but I've printed e-tickets. I haven't checked in online yet. You can only do that 24 hours before the flight.
Oh, Abby, I am so excited. I can't wait.
12.5. Just, already, and yet. 1.
Have you finished packing?
No, not yet. I've only just started.
2.
Do you need to buy a new backpack?
No, I've already got one. I bought it last week.
3.
Have you heard from your aunt yet?
Yes, I've just had an email from her, but I haven't read it yet.
12.6. Europe, here we come.
I'm really excited about my trip to Europe. I haven't travelled much outside Australia before. Just once, 2 years ago, when I went on holiday to Bali with my family. But I've never been to Europe or the US. I often travel inside Australia. Last year, I flew to Perth to visit my cousin who lives there. It's a 5-hour flight from Sydney, where I live. Australia's a big country. Also, I've been up to Cairns in the north 3 times. I learned to scuba dive there on the Great Barrier Reef. We've just finished packing. The taxi hasn't arrived yet. We're waiting for it to take us to the airport. I've never flown on a 747 before. It's a very long flight. It takes 20 hours to get to Rome, but I'm not going to sleep on the journey. I'm going to watch films all the way. It's so exciting. I can't wait.
12.7. No, not yet. 1,
Have you checked your emails yet?
Yes, I've just checked them, but there wasn't one from you.
2,
Have you had breakfast yet?
No, I've just got up. I don't want much breakfast, just a coffee and some toast.
3,
Have you made the coffee yet?
No, I haven't. Why don't you make it?
4,
Have you done the shopping yet?
No, I haven't. I don't think we need anything from the shops.
5,
Have you tidied your room yet?
Yes, I have. It took ages. Go and look if you don't believe me.
6,
Have you taken the dog for a walk yet?
No, I haven't. It's just started to rain.
7,
Have you met the new student yet?
Yes, I just have. I met her on the way to school this morning.
8,
Have you finished the exercise?
Yes, I've just finished it. Thank goodness.
12.8. Who is this famous explorer? 1,
He was an Italian explorer, but it was the Spanish king who paid for his voyages. He wanted to sail west from Europe, not east like other explorers. He sailed 4 times across the Atlantic Ocean. During his first voyage in 1492, he landed in what we now call America.
2,
He was born in Iceland. His father, Eric the Red, was also an explorer. He was the first European to discover North America many years before Christopher Columbus.
3,
He was an American astronaut who became the first person to walk on the moon. He was the commander of Apollo 11, which landed on the moon on the 20th of July 1969. He and his co-pilot, Buzz Aldrin, spent 2.5 hours walking on the surface.
4,
He was a mountaineer from New Zealand. On the 29th of May 1953, he and Sherpa Tenzing were the first people to climb to the summit of Mount Everest. Some years later, he went overland to the South and North Poles, and so became the first person to reach the poles and Everest.
12.9. Conversations with take and get. 1,
Oh, is it me or is this room really hot?
It's you. Why don't you take off your jumper?
2,
Is your office near where you live?
No. It takes a long time to get to work most days.
3,
Why was your dad so angry? Well, I didn't get home until after midnight last night. I was at Rob's party.
4,
Excuse me, how often are there exhibitions in the museum?
They take place regularly every 2 months. Here's an information brochure.
5,
Do you like learning English?
It's okay, but sometimes I get really bored. It takes forever to become really fluent.
12.10. Take or get. 1,
The best way to get to the airport is to take a taxi.
2,
How long does it take if you go by train?
3,
I haven't got a camera. I always take photos with my phone.
4,
Sue has taken her driving test 3 times and she's failed every time.
5,
Are you still getting ready? We're going to be so late.
6,
The doctor told me to take it easy if I want to get better soon.
7,
It rained on the day we got married. We got very wet, but still had a great day.
8,
You can't get on the bus with that big dog. Please get off.
9,
Slow down. Take your time. We're not in a hurry.
10,
I get so many emails, I don't have time to answer them all.
12.11. Travel announcements. 1,
The 11:55 for Newcastle stopping at Peterborough, York and Darlington is now ready to board on platform 10. There is a buffet car on this train. Please check that you have all your luggage with you.
2,
This is the number 22 for Piccadilly Circus. Next stop, Green Park. Stand back from the doors, please.
3,
Flight BA 1536 to New York is now ready for boarding at gate 58. All passengers in rows 12 to 20, please board first. Passengers are reminded to keep their hand luggage with them at all times.
12.12. Where are they? Conversation 1.
Next, please.
A return ticket to Oxford, please.
Are you coming back today?
Yes, I am.
Then you'll want a day return. That's £15.40.
Can I pay contactless?
Yes, of course.
Thank you. What time does the next train leave?
9:55. The platform number has just gone up on the departures board.
Oh, yes, I can see. Thank you very much.
Have a good journey.
Conversation 2.
Excuse me, does the number 24 go to the Natural History Museum?
No, it doesn't. You need the 157. It stops just near the museum.
Where can I get the 157?
From that bus stop over there.
And where can I get a ticket?
There's a machine next to the bus stop.
Oh, OK. Thanks for your help.
Don't mention it.
12.13. We're on our way.
Good morning. Have you checked in online?
Yes, we have.
Fine. How many suitcases have you got?
We haven't got suitcases, just these backpacks.
Oh, yes. Can you put them on the scales?
Here you are.
They're fine. And how many pieces of hand luggage?
Just these 2 bags.
They're fine too. You board from gate 9 at 10:20.
Where do we go now?
To the security check and departure gate. They're over there. Have a nice flight.
Thanks very much. Goodbye.
12.14. A poem. Why did you leave?
When did you leave?
I left at 4 in the morning,
When did you leave?
when the house was asleep.
Where have you gone?
To a huge, crowded city.
Where have you gone?
To a place where no one knows me.
What did you take?
Some money, not my mobile phone.
What did you take?
Not much, just memories.
How did you travel?
By taxi, by plane.
How did you travel?
I travelled alone.
I have always travelled alone.
Why did you leave?
Because I wanted to see the world.
Why did you leave?
Because nobody listened. No one has ever listened to me.
Why don't they listen?
I don't know. I have never known.
Why don't they listen?
Because I have very little to say.
When are you coming home?
When I have become somebody. Do not wait.